Hey, this is B-Dub, and welcome to a new episode of Clearing Out My Head. In this episode, we're going to talk about nicknames. Nicknames are probably more common than you might realize. Webster's Dictionary's definition of a nickname is as follows: a usually descriptive name given instead of or in addition to the one belonging to a person, place, or thing. Now, a lot of famous people we know just by their nickname. See if you can think of who I'm talking about when I say the following nicknames: The Babe, The King, The Rock, Broadway Joe, Tricky Dick, Old Blue Eyes, Big Hurt, Prime Time, The Worm, Bubba, Slick Willie, The King of Pop, Scarface, Bugsy, and The Greatest. But nicknames don't stop at famous people. If you're in a relationship, you might have a nickname for your significant other. My wife and I call each other Babe, which is funny because if we call each other by our names, it just sounds weird to both of us. The same goes for our daughter. We call her Munchkin. Now, I don't know if that's a nickname that we're going to call her when she's an adult, but it works for now because she's only 8. Which brings me to my nickname. I get asked by people, where did the nickname B-Dub come from? Well, the journey to that nickname started a long time ago, when I was in the 5th grade. But it didn't begin with B-Dub. Let me explain. The year is 1985. Yes, I just aged myself. And there was a local morning show here in Columbus, Ohio called Wags and Elliot. Well, my 5th grade math teacher must have been an avid listener of the show because he was the one that started calling me Wags in class, which got my classmates and friends calling me that as well. This lasted till about 7th grade, and then people started calling me by my initials, BW. Now, this nickname didn't last long because people got tired of saying the whole W part, so they shortened it to Dub, and I became B-Dub and have been going by that ever since. I even made it my DJ name whenever I go on air. It's funny, over the years, that nickname has changed slightly. I've been called Dub, B-Dizzle, and Dubster, just to name a few. It's crazy how one nickname back in 1985 in the 5th grade could evolve into the nickname I go by today. So that's the story of how I got the nickname of B-Dub. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Clearing Out My Head. Don't forget, you can listen to Clearing Out My Head on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Stitcher, just to name a few. You can check out my podcast page on Anchor at Clearing Out My Head, where you can listen to past podcasts. Yeah, I know there's just one right now. But you can also check out my social media links and leave a message or answer the weekly poll question as well. But until next time, this is B-Dub. Thanks for listening, and I hope you will join me next time as I continue with Clearing Out My Head.
Well, that's it. Show's over.
What? We just started.
Yeah, well, the show's over.
That's the end.
That's not the end.
Why, yes, it is.
Right, that's the end.
And that's the end.
That's the end?